Hey everyone, Michael Haglund, your favorite Montanan realtor with another home tour here for you. This one's in Linda Vista in Upper Miller Creek. I'm going to flip around this so you can see. It's a great view of the valley. You can't fully see it from here, but when we get inside, you'll love to see it. This is a 934 square foot home. I want to give a shout out to Ron and Jan with Rogers with ERA Lambros for the ability to show this property. Thank you so much for that. This house is currently listed at $749,900. Let's go take a look at it. Okay, we're inside, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. There are 2 levels to it, obviously. The upper level has the kitchen. Now, we can actually see the views of the valley here now. I might not fully pick it up on the camera, but you can see all the way down to Frenchtown, all the way through the valley. It's extremely beautiful here. Great views. Amazing kitchen. New appliance. I believe this is a relatively new fridge. Look at how beautiful the stovetop is. You got gas. It's ingressed into the counter. We'd love to see that. Very beautiful. I wish I had something like this at my place. The house has currently been on the market for give or take 50 days at the time of this, probably 60 days at the time of releasing of the video. Has a hot tub, a beautiful chain link fence around the backyard around here. I'm not going to step out in the back quite yet because I don't have my shoes on anymore. I don't want to track dirt in here. But I'm just going to give you a little show. You see that chain link fence over there? That's the actual property line, but this is just a small little one for dogs and stuff. Just gonna flip the camera around here. That's the hot tub, backyard. Very beautiful, very spacious. Got a lot of trees, greenery, and warmth back here. I love it. This is your living space. Dining room area. Bathroom right here. There you go. Single vanity. Pretty standard stuff here. We got 3 bedrooms up here, including the master. I'll check out the master later, but we'll check out the side ones real quick. Been doing some touch-ups and some stuff for the new owner, so they're still working on a few of that stuff, but I'm sure that'll be completed by the time closing happens. Another bedroom, bedroom number 2. Very beautiful. Also, can't forget the vaulted ceilings in here. Like, well, I don't even know how tall this is. I think that might be 13 feet, at least 12. I don't know exactly how tall they are, but there's so much space in here. It feels very lively, and there's so much light, especially with all the views. It's a beautiful place to be. Linda Vista is a great neighborhood. Here is your master bathroom. You got 2 separate vanities, so if you have a husband and wife, husband and wife situation, you guys aren't going to be stepping on each other's toes, which is very, very nice. Got your bathroom, got your easy walk-in shower, which is very nice as well. I like the tile work here. I like this, what is this? This is mason, not really mason work, but the design of this tile here is very beautiful. I like to see that. You also have a little bit of storage to the left here for towels and everything else that you might need. Let's go back out here. We'll show you the walk-in closet as well. That would be right over here. Pretty standard size, nothing too big, but not small either, so that's nice. Think of a little attic access right here. You don't have come on, up there you go, up there. Don't have a ladder with me, so I'm not going to be looking in there for you guys, but I trust everything's in working order. The house was originally built in 1999, but definitely they've been updating, keeping it new, and keeping it fresh since then. Hopefully move this up here. Now, let's go downstairs. There's also 2 fireplaces in this property. One on the upstairs, one on the downstairs. So we'll see. We just saw the one on the upstairs, and we'll go check out the one downstairs. Got your standard coat closet right over there. Right over there. Don't want to trip and die on the way down. That'll be awkward. All right. Down here in the main, or main, but the first floor, I would guess. Another bathroom over here. Pretty standard stuff. Carpet down here and some of there. You got another walk-in closet for another bedroom. I think this is the fourth and final bedroom right here. There is a tandem garage, so I'll show you that in a second. So you can put up to 4 vehicles in here. Here's your little storage space underneath the stairwell. There are 2 hot water heaters for this property, which is very nice. Make sure you don't run out of hot water. And I also would want to mention the AC was replaced 2 years ago, around 2023. So that's basically brand new. Very nice to have that because it is getting warmer and warmer in Missoula these days. It's your laundry room, storage room adjacent to it for anything you might need. Oh, excuse me. Yes. We'll see if I was lazy or if I cut that out. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Now, this is the tandem garage. You can fit 4 cars in here, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's deep enough to fit 2 cars each. Maybe not like super long trucks, but standard size cars, there shouldn't be an issue here at all. All right. Well, let's head back upstairs and give you a bit of a market update. Also, do want to mention there's some nice tile work at the entryway. I do love how the ridges in this come up and it looks very natural. I do love that. I don't know if I mentioned it, but there is granite countertops. Those are granite countertops in the kitchen that we're going back to up here. All right. That's concluding the home tour section. At this point, we're going to be talking about the Missoula market and everything going on in it. If you watch my previous 2 videos, I'm recording these the same day. Excuse me. So nothing really new. Still mid-June, July. Geez, time flies. Mid-July here. So nothing really crazy is happening. Inventory's up. Prices are steady. Uh, Price decreases are becoming more and more common. There's no price increases in the market anymore. Too much inventory to allow that. Buyers are still stuck and not really coming out of the woodwork. You would expect that with the tariffs and everything that happened, you would see all the uncertainty with the big beautiful bill and all the politics stuff that we all went through. There's a lot more money coming into the economy, and that's going to cause probably interest rates to go up, if not stay the same. The Fed's saying they're going to lower interest rates in September and December of 25 for 50 basis points, so 0.5%. But I'm not sure if that's going to translate to mortgage yields or mortgage rates. That's all market based. It doesn't really matter what the Fed does. It's based off supply and demand. And right now there's a lot of demand, or excuse me, a lot of supply of mortgage bonds, but not enough demand of people buying those bonds to bring the yield down. So we're kind of stuck at 7% interest rates and a very tough market for affordability. Some of the worst market we've seen in a long time. If you didn't buy a house in 2020, it feels like you're missed the boat, especially if you're below the age of 30. Crazy fact is the average age of a first-time home buyer in 24 was 38 years old. That's unsustainable in the long term. And whenever you see historically the medium age of first-time home buyers or median age of family creation, which those are very correlated, you have a lot of civil unrest and you see a lot of uncertainty in the general world order. And I kind of see that as a whole coming to fruition because everything's too expensive. I'm in my 20s. I see as my generation has very little opportunity to truly break into real estate. If you don't have a nest egg of equity that you already appreciated with, that you already bought a house, say 2015 or before, you have a hard time. I mean, most of my clients are above the age of 50 because they're the only people with equity, the only people that have the ability to not need to purchase a house. and get a $500,000 loan at 7% interest. What's that? 7% of 500,000 is 35,000. $35,000 of interest a year. That's unsustainable for nearly everyone, and the market shows that. Inventories keep on, it's going to keep on going up until we have affordability come back into balance. Anyway, now time to be done being gloomy here. Shout out for all you guys for watching my videos. Appreciate you, Jonathan. Appreciate you. If you have any questions about what you saw here, any comments about this beautiful property, leave a comment below. I really appreciate that. It helps me and my channel grow, and I'm really trying to grow this channel again. Yeah, any questions? I'd love to help you. I'm Michael Hagland, a local realtor here in Missoula. If you want some off-market properties, some other types of resources to get you guys into property, 0% down loans for outside of Missoula for USDA loans that have a lot of connections for those, give me a call or text. My phone number is 406-425-8686. I'd love to help you and talk to you soon.